Today we're doing a football tournament, a drug awareness football tournament called DAFT at the Gap, and we've got a few footballers here, a nice turnout of number, and we're just sorting out the teams at the minute and just getting everything together. We're running a bit behind, but everything should be going really well and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
We're all doing this voluntary, and we came together because we wanted to make a change in the local community.
I joined the group because A, I'm interested in community development, B, I'm interested in young people, and also there is a lack of provision on the Warwick Percy estate.
Found out about the course, community leadership course, through Maria, who saw down Mid-Warwickshire Mind one day.
I don't live in Amscott, I live in Stratford-upon-Avon, but Maria, our organiser, said it was okay to join the group, and so I did, and I've enjoyed all that we've done. We've gradually built up week by week a relationship in the group. Not all members who started have finished the course, but those who have, I'm sure, have found the course very worthwhile.
The age group varies from, I think there's Mampy who's 18, 19, and Neville who's a retired gentleman. I won't say his age because I don't know it. And so generally we've all come together, we meet every Tuesday to decide on a project that we wanted to make a change with.
It does build up good relationships, and it is building up the idea of community leadership and how to cooperate. Sometimes having to accept other people's views. You may not agree with the view, but you come to accept, after a group discussion, you come to accept the view of the majority, if you like.
This is a 12-week course. Usually it's a 24-week course, which means it's 24 half-day. We meet on a whole day on a Tuesday, but BASAC has funded this to bring it's given funding to the community to actually introduce local groups coming together voluntarily, changing the area they live in.
We went through a long process of sort of thinking about what we wanted to achieve, what the problems were in the local community and what the community needed. And one of the issues that we did come up with, that youth within the community seems to be a strong issue from a lot of people. And so we decided to focus on something towards the youth. And another issue which came up was drugs and drugs awareness. We wanted to give some drugs awareness to the community, and we thought bring the youth and the community together in a drugs awareness scenario, and how do we do that? So we decided to do it through a football tournament.
The issue locally would be the young youths hanging around the shops and drugs. Let's have a football game, a friendly football game, five-a-side. One, because it's actually interacting between the two, and secondly, it's what young people want to do. And I suppose it was really Richard's idea.
In this area, there's a big keenness for football. A lot of, especially the older ones, and a lot of the younger ones too, to be fair, are football crazy. So I came up with the idea, let's do a football tournament.
I don't know much about football, but I've been down today to Millbank, and it looks really, really good. The fact that they're taking it all very seriously, but yet it's fun. And the age group is good because we've got the younger ones up here playing, which means that they're going to show some commitment to working with, or starting them young, knowing that if there is a drug issue, then there is help, and maybe pass that information on. So I think that's the whole idea behind the football, that it's fun, but then afterwards, you know, we can actually say, look, if there is a problem, you've got help here.
Yeah, the theme for the tournament was drug awareness. We didn't want to, as such, shove it down young people's throats, so to speak, about drug awareness. It was something that was to be in the background. If they were at any point fancied like talking to the people from the agencies that came along today, there was access there.
I'm Lorraine Warren, Specialist Drugs Worker for the NHS CDT Drug Team in Leamington. My particular job, I help Class A drug users, you know, mainly heroin, crack cocaine as well. We have clients that obviously live in the state that, you know, access our services, and we are aware that there's, you know, drug problems on the estate. So. Drugs are everywhere, so I wouldn't say it's any more prolific in other areas really.
Yeah, okay. Well, my name's Kelvin Strubblehill and I'm a project worker for Cranston, Warwickshire Community Drugs Agency. We're a new drug treatment provider in and around South and North Warwickshire. And I'm a project worker for that, and we run a range of drug treatment interventions. We offer group work, which looks at things like relapse prevention, cognitive disorders, life skills and varying other areas allocated to specific groups for specific reasons. We look at the whole person, whatever that encompasses for that particular person. So if there's a need for employment or retraining or housing, then we look across the whole spectrum and provide that as best we can. There are problems, but not at a scale where it's justified to impute our services on a local level. We basically assessed that if there was a need, then people were able to access our services in Leamington. But in terms of the high level of use that was stated, we found that it wasn't justified at that time.
I'm Adrian Sabin and I work for an organisation called Family and Friends, which is based in Leamington Spa. We deal with the other side of the drug problem. We cater for the family, friends and carers of people affected by substance misuse. We operate a national helpline, and we also work from our office, which as I say is based in Leamington Spa. We also provide support groups, one-to-one counselling for people if they want to come into the call into the office. And we support family and friends any way that we can.
Lawrence Miller. Just live round just over there.
Okay, yeah.
No drugs where I can see. It's all good in the hood. So.
I'm PCSO Sarah Brown. I work in the Woodlows and Warwick area for Warwick Safe and Neighbourhood team.
I'm PCSO Stephanie Bernardis and I work for the Warwick Safe and Neighbourhood team in and around Spinney Hill and Woodlows area.
Drugs on the area is quite low. I know there's a lot of rumours of a lot of drugs, but there isn't. The kids around here are good kids and a lot of them have played today, and it's a good experience for them to come in and be able to approach the drug awareness team without the stigma of people thinking they're on drugs, so it was brilliant.
Sonia Brench, I'm a senior sessional worker.
Patrick Carroll, senior sessional worker.
And I'm Andreas Petropoulos. I thought today was a huge success, especially for our team that we brought because they won, and I think they enjoyed it as well.
It went really well. When they're all looking forward to for next year.
At the end of this tournament, they were asking us can they could do it next year because we run pods like drop-in centres. And they're at your Packmore's pod, aren't they?
Yeah.
So we got a team from there and brought them down. They were really involved.
Okay. And how's it gone for you today?
Yeah, I reckon it was a great success and I enjoyed it, and I just hope that we can do it again next year.
So I think the next course is imperative that it keeps running, because we've started something and we're going to carry it on. So, but we still need other people to join up. Well, not join up, actually come part of a team. Locally and work together to make changes. We're quite committed, which is really good, the fact that we've started together and we're still here, which means it's generally for everybody, for my children, for the children of other people in the group.
Here we are at the aftermath of the football tournament. It's been It's been I think it's been very successful. I think what we planned to start doing, I wouldn't say we 100% achieved that today, but I think what we have achieved is bringing people from the area all together, different parts of Warwick, youngsters and seniors, and it went really well. There was a lot of good football, there was a lot of bad football, but at the end of the day everyone had fun. So I think a lot of positive things have come out of this tournament. Possible for the future would be, you know, maybe to have this as an annual thing possibly. I'm not sure if I'm the guy to run it annually because I don't think my stress levels can deal with it. As you can see, my hair's already starting to slightly recede and there's definitely flicks of grey on the side of my head. We were keen to have a team from the police. Unfortunately, as things turn out with putting events like this, it weren't at the last minute able to put together a team rather, because of I think it was the Warwick Carnival today. And just other issues, of course, in the area. But they still popped in to see how things was going, which I think was great. So I think again that's an achievement with itself to see the police officers come along, and you know there's no sort of animosity. The state does of course have a history of problems with the police, and I think at the moment they're sorting things out, which is great.